Hey, animal chiropractic friends, Dr. Amy Hayek here, president and co-founder of Animal Chiropractic Education Source. It's that day. It's that day when you know it's spring, it's sunny, it smells awesome. People are celebrating different holidays, primarily things like, Passover a couple days ago, Easter, several other spring holidays, because that's what it is. And many of them are actually celebrating heroes in those cultures or heroes in those religious dialogues, and that those heroes made great sacrifices to help many, many people. And so we want to consider how we make those great sacrifices every day. I mean, my veterinary friends definitely make great sacrifices every day. They go out, they see animals, they, have to deal with clients who are not necessarily the best or the happiest people, especially when their animals are not feeling well. So those people, those veterinarians, have to step up and be the adult. That's a hero kind of perspective. Our chiropractors go out every day and help people get healthier. They help people align their spine and make things so that they function better. And that is a hero kind of thing, especially when chiropractors deal more with issues coming from their own associations and boards than they do from the general public. The general public, either they go to the chiropractor or they don't, but the boards tend to put restrictions even on what the chiropractors can say about what happens with their work, even though there is lots of research out there and common knowledge about what happens when the nervous system is working better. So that's pretty difficult. So those people also are stepping up and being the adult and being the hero. So how are you being that hero in your life? How are you helping others to be the people that they are, give them a little grace, but steer them in the right direction? That's kind of a tough deal. Here at Animal Chiropractic Education Source, we are doing it as we do every day by offering classes online, by offering doctor's rounds to meet and greet and discuss cases. And we also definitely have long discussions about where health actually comes from. So in order to be the hero, sometimes you have to be the guide as well. You have to be the person who can, first of all, step out of the crowd and talk about where that health actually comes from, where does it reside, and then be the guide to help others find that. And we do that here, and we'd love to be able to help others because we know sometimes it's really hard to be that hero. It's really hard to step out of that crowd and say or do what you feel is correct, even though the crowd, and let's face it, it's easy to be mean as a crowd. It's also easy to be complacent as a crowd. But it's really important that as individuals, we don't lose that individuality, and that we are able to step up as an individual and explain to others in a way that helps them be a part of our team, not excludes them from our team. Because lots of people are, let's face it, not hero quality. And that's okay, because you can't be the hero if you don't have people for whom you are being the hero. So I want you to keep that in mind too. But when you're stepping out to be that hero, be kind, be gracious, be gentle. Explain to others where those fears are coming from, or help them find where those fears are coming from. We all have fears. We all have things that are buried deep inside, and they usually come from things that we heard when we were children, or even sometimes before that, because we learn from our mitochondria just like we do from our DNA. I know that's a big leap. But I hope you guys understand that as animal chiropractors, our students, our graduates, have a great understanding of health, and they have a wonderful understanding of how the innate intelligence, which we think of as how the immune system, how that spark that comes into the body that makes it alive, how that works. And they have a lot of research that they have learned from, but they also have a lot of experience that they have learned from as well. Their animal patients teach them a ton of information about what humans are like. And animals don't lie, and animals are much more honest in their presumptions and in their behaviors because they respond to their environment. So sometimes animals are responding to their human environmental elements as well, and that can be really educational. Animal chiropractors are a great way for the rest of the population who's not quite ready to be the hero, for them to learn what they can do in order to help themselves be strong and healthy through all of these things and in regular everyday life as well. So, animal chiropractors, I want you to recognize that you are the hero in many of your communities. You are a go-to for health for many people. And use that hero quality of yours to help then be the guide for others so that they can find their health and wellness. I hope this has been helpful. So to be that hero, sometimes you have to step out. You have to say things that people don't understand. And animal chiropractors are pretty used to this because people every day say things like, I've never heard of animal chiropractic. What is that? Why would you adjust a dog? Why would you adjust an animal? How can you adjust a horse? You're so small. Those are typical things that animal chiropractors hear on a regular basis. And the honest truth is that they understand how to guide people to learn that it's not about size. It's not about how big you are. And it's really not about how strong or how mean you are. It's truly how small and gracious you can make your changes, because that makes a giant change overall. I hope this has been helpful. It's getting a little silly here, but I do want you to realize that there are heroes among us, and we can turn to those heroes for some guidance to get through all this. And sometimes the hero's inside you, so it's not such a good idea to always be listening to everything from outside. Take a moment today, sit quietly, think about all the things that you are grateful for. Think about all the things that you have found helpful in your life. And take a minute to thank all those people who have been the heroes for you. That is all I have to say today. I'm going to head back in because we have other things going on here at Animal Chiropractic Education Source today. We have students who could not come to lab this weekend because of travel restrictions, who are planning to come soon. And we like to keep them informed and connected. And that's some of the things that we'll be doing over the next couple of days. Keep your eye out for that information. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday, holiday, of no matter what holiday you're celebrating. I know Easter is big in the United States, but there are other countries where there are other holidays going on as well. And I hope that that's helpful. You can find more information about being an animal chiropractor or finding one at animalchiropracticeducation.com. And if you are a veterinarian or a chiropractor who has yet to add animal chiropractic to your practice, I recommend that you begin now when it's a great time to do it. This is great weather to do it in as well. Thanks for joining me. Take care.